What is in the food that they are feeding us?
This is what's in the food that they are feeding us. I think that what you've encountered here is bread that's behaving differently than bread from some point in your past, and that is because they have formulated the bread to be better bread, or at least the kind of bread that people would prefer. And they've done that in a few different ways. So they added extra wheat gluten. So there's naturally wheat gluten in wheat bread, of course, but they've also added a few things, including calcium sulfite, which increases the cross links between the gluten, and there's also some stuff in here that's going to make the gluten like line up straight next to each other, and all of that is going to make it so that the bread is springier and squishier, which is something that people like, and also might decrease waste, like the loss of the bread. If something were to fall on it, they'd be less likely to have to throw it away. All that together makes the bread actually cheaper, because less loss means it's cheaper, and it also makes it more palatable. And you could say that that's like not ideal, that they make this bread taste so good, especially by adding a bunch of extra sugar to it. And so like we don't need that, like we don't need everything to taste so freaking good all the time. But you can't really argue that this bread is bad for you. It's an inexpensive bread. It's good for people who don't have a lot of money to spend. And they've made a bread that is going to be very tasty and cheap. Definitely not a conspiracy. Glad to live in a time when the government has done safety profiles of all of this stuff and also requires that they tell us what is in it, which is good for people who might have allergies to soy or to wheat gluten. But if you want a tip to try and figure out whether or not something is bread, a really good one is to be in a store and then look at the packaging and see whether or not it says bread. And if it does, that's bread.